it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a reading for a career reading for Gemini. So this could be about a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. If the title resonates with you and you're not a Gemini, this reading can still be for you. But I went ahead and got the overall energy for your career reading, and it says inner power. Okay? And you could be a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Okay? When it comes to your career, you need to go within and find the strength and the courage to do what needs to be done. Okay? So we're going to get some more cards. And I'm hearing you have all the power within you to achieve the goals and the dreams that you're wishing for. Okay. I have people skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. Okay? They want you to go within and and find your true power. You have the skill set, right? You have the people skills. And that's where your true power is. If you're having problems finding a job, Spirit's here telling you exactly where your skill set is. Your true assets within you, right, are your people skills. This popped out mentor, but I'm also going to get you another one. Okay. All right, you got mentor. Someone is willing to share experiences in their field that will motivate you to do better. Your work and teachings inspire others, right? So you may need to find a mentor to help you in your career, or if you are currently working with a mentor, this could be your reading. But what you're doing, or you could be wanting to be an inspiration for others as well. But through this mentor's experiences, it's going to help motivate you. So get a mentor if you're feeling unmotivated, Gemini. And then I got scribe. You have a great talent for writing and content creation. Your words are powerful to influence others that you can use to bring income in, right? So Spirit is, start writing. If you know you have a talent and a skill at writing, could be anything. It could be an ebook, it could be website content, it could be poems, it could be anything. Whatever that talent is for you, Spirit is saying it could bring you extra income, right? And it can help influence and help others. Okay. All right, I'm going to get you one more. And then we're going to get some messages from the compass box to help guide you on your career here. Okay, we also got two here as well. We got shedding, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Yeah, something is transforming or ending, because I also got the endings card. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. It's rebirth. And that's actually, basically this card is rebirth, right? Transformation. It says it's time to say goodbye. So you're saying goodbye to something and transforming it and setting higher goals for yourself. Maybe you're ending something and going into a better job, better paying job. Maybe you're ending a job and setting higher goals for yourself with like starting your own business. But we're going to get more information on that, Gemini. Let's see. What other information? information does Gemini need about their career? Okay. Let's see. You know, and it's going to take the courage to you to make this ending and this transformation, this change, right? But you need, it says, the power to do what must be done, right? It's going to take courage in you to do what needs to be done to make this change. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. So if you're worried that ending this means that you're a failure, Spirit is saying no, right? It's actually a part of the journey of success. There is no failures. There's just lessons, right? And through these lessons, they teach us where we need to make transformations, where we need to eliminate something, right? Transform something, okay? But it's not a failure, okay? It usually leads us to something better, so don't be afraid to release it. Life is better when you are laughing, okay? Life is better when you are laughing. Maybe this job that you're in is sucking the life out of you, right? And you need to be in something that you enjoy, right? Life is better when you're laughing. I have the Page of Wands. This could be like a new passion project that you have for yourself, that you just starting, and it could have to do with writing, some kind of content creation, right? Maybe it's being a mentor for others. And Spirit is saying you need to go where what makes you happy, and don't look at ending something as a failure. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust in him. Okay? And the Lord is going to be, God's going to be with you to guide you through this, you know, times of trouble. He's going to be there. He's going to guide you. So make sure you're listening and seeing the signs and trust in him, okay? It says, never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you were meant to do, okay? Don't be afraid to start this new passion project and leave something behind, because God is going to be here supporting you through the times of trouble. Never let odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you were meant to do, because life is better where you're laughing, okay? And I'm seeing this too is, you know, whatever seed you plant, Gemini, it's going to grow. It's going to grow, but you need to have faith. You need to trust in God, find your inner strength, have the courage. I see letter B. So this could be a new business, starting of a new business. There are two ways to be happy: improve your reality or lower your expectations. Okay? There are two ways to be happy: improve your reality or lower your expectations. Okay? Because they want you to get back to a place when you were laughing, right? So you need to make changes in your reality or lower your expectations. Okay? And maybe if you're starting a new business, you have really high expectations and you're wondering why, okay, it's not happening. It must be failing, right? But businesses are about slow and steady wins the race, right? So maybe you need to lower your expectations. All right, the next one is, a spiritual awakening is not is not usually pleasant. Often it feels like confusion, frustration, anger, sadness, grief, or being out of place. A spiritual awakening can be uncomfortable and challenging because it's an intense time of personal growth. But despite how difficult it may feel, you're not going crazy. You're evolving. Okay? And that might be something you're going through right now. And when you go through a spiritual awakening, there is a lot of transformation. There's a lot of endings, releasing things that no longer serve you. And you need to have the confidence and courage to trust God and release those things. Okay? So you can get the blessings that are meant for you, right? After you've done your healing. It says, you glow differently when you're happy. All right, they really want you to focus on being happy. Life is better when you're laughing, and you're glowing when you're happy. Right? And I know it can be difficult at times when you're going through this spiritual awakening, and some of you are going through this now or already have gone through this, right? But don't let the seriousness overtake you with this, right? Sitting in this intense energy, you know, we can forget about laughing or being happy, right? So make sure you're still out there feeding your inner child and allowing yourself to laugh again, okay? Let your dream be your wings. Let your dream be your wings. Let your thoughts, your visions be what elevates you. Be the guiding force, right? Focus on your dreams, your visions, and then surrender to God and let him guide you and let him elevate you and lift you into your dreams. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. You need to be your authentic self. And maybe some of you have already gone through the spiritual awakening, and now, you know, you're authentically you, and it may be shocking to some other people, but Spirit is saying, you know, continue to laugh, right? Continue to be in your glow of being happy, shining that bright light of yours, Gemini. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. For those of you who have already done that, and you have done the healing work, you've healed your traumas, you took the courage and went within, and now you are your true self. Spirit wants you to know they are so proud of you, and this is a major accomplishment. And most people can't do it, but you did. So you need to be proud of yourself. Man says, show me and I'll trust you. God says, trust me and I'll show you. And that's about this right here. And this is Psalm 126:6. Let your dream be your wings. Okay? God says, trust me and I'll show you. Focus on your dreams and surrender, and God's going to show you, right? He's going to show you. Right? Because man says, show me and I'll trust you. God is saying, trust me first. Trust me first. I have the moon. Okay. You could be, might get more from this in a minute, but this could be something hidden from you. This also could be that you're heavily in your emotions right now. Or you could be dealing with a Pisces. It says, if we really want to love, we must learn how to forgive. Okay? Gemini, you got to remember to learn how to forgive. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to forgive them, right? You don't need to get that closure by speaking to them. You can give that closure to yourself, right? Forgive them and forgive yourself. I mean, some of the hardest things to do is really forgiving yourself, right? But you've got to release and forgive, right? Learn, grow, because growth is an option. Learn, grow, and forgive and release. Don't carry the heavy baggage of the past, right? Gratitude is the best attitude. This is what Spirit wants you in if you're not in it already, right? Gratitude is the best attitude. You're letting, and also it helps move you effortlessly toward your dreams, because as you're grateful for what you have in your life, you're going to get more of that. Okay? You're going to get more of that. And make sure you're doing what you love. Okay? Make sure you do what you love. A narcissist's worst nightmare is an educated empath. Okay? You may have been dealing with a narcissist in the past, right? And you have one of you was a narcissist and the other was an empath, right? But the empath has now elevated. They must have went through the spiritual awakening. This could be you, could be the person you're dealing with, and it could be why this is over. That this person has transformed and it's over, right? It could also be in a working environment as well, since this is a career reading. But a narcissist's worst nightmare is an educated empath. And to those who educated themselves and are no longer choosing to be a victim, you need to celebrate yourself. Congratulations, right? Congratulations. You're awakened to the truth, and you've got your faith in God, and you're truly protected now. A friend loveth at all times. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times. You could have a new friend come in for you. You might be meeting a new friend, or this mentor might be a friend. When you forgive, you heal. When you let go, you grow. Okay, this is another confirmation about forgiveness here, Gemini. If you really want to love, you must learn to forgive. Okay? You can only love someone at the depth that you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, you're not capable of loving anyone. If you met the perfect love of your life, but you don't love yourself, you won't be able to give that person the love they deserve. It's not until you learn to forgive and you heal yourself and you let go is when you grow. Okay? So if something is leaving your life right now, whether it's a job, a person, a business, whatever it is, let it go. It's not meant to be in your life anymore. You can release it, you can forgive it, and you can let go. Okay? I'm going to get you a angel number card. This is the number that you need to be looking out as a sign from Spirit that it's a confirmation they're with you, but also it's a redirection back to this reading. So to reiterate a message in here that maybe you're missing. Okay. and it's the number 2. Okay, so when you see 22222, you need to come back to this reading. Okay, you have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am a diplomat. Okay, so that's the sign Spirit wants you to look out for. And then I'm going to get you one of these from the Prosperity Magic card deck here. What does Gemini need to know right now? It says, braving storms. No matter what happens, you will emerge with grace, changing direction. And that's what this ending transformation is. You may have to go through a bit of a storm, but it's going to get you in the right direction. Okay, confidence. You could be seeing peacocks as well. Allow yourself to go for the dream you really want. Show what you can do, right? By going in this different direction with confidence, it's going to allow yourself to go for for your dreams, right? You have everything within you to make this happen. Okay, Gemini? You need, at the bottom of the deck was release control. So surrender to the journey. Let Spirit guide you in this boat, right? As you go through this storm, right? Because we got something here. The Lord is good, a refuge in times of trouble. He cares for those who trust him. So trust in him, right? Focus on him, invite him in, speak to him, pray with him. He's going to navigate you through these storms. No matter what happens, you will emerge with grace while you change this direction. Okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this has resonated. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.